Hey folks, this week we're looking at faithfulness, which is the seventh flavour in the fruit of the Spirit. And faithfulness is all about trustworthiness, about being dependable, particularly over a long period of time. Someone who has faithfulness is someone that you can depend on, that you can trust. There are people that stick with the job that God's given them, that stick with other people even when those people are tough going. They are folks who stick with God even when times are hard. And we're looking at the story of Joseph this week. Now, it's a pretty well-known story, but in a nutshell, Joseph is one of 12 brothers and he is the favourite one. And his other brothers, through jealousy and frustration, sell him off as a slave to Egypt and then fake his death. Not so great sibling rivalry there. And whilst Joseph is in Egypt, he is a servant in this wealthy guy's house, and he's really well liked and he's given a good position in it, but the wife of the rich guy Potiphar takes a shine to Joseph. Now Joseph resists temptation, but he ends up in prison anyways because the wife tells a lie about him. Not so great. And it would be really easy, wouldn't it, for Joseph to get mad at God for all this. All these bad things keep happening to him, even though it's not his fault. But he doesn't get mad at God. He stays faithful to God. He keeps trusting God. He keeps praying to God. He gives God the credit when Joseph is able to interpret dreams. He lives his faith out loud. He's really open about it. He remains faithful to God. But the story isn't just one about him being faithful to God. He's faithful to his family too. Years later, when his brothers come looking for food, not knowing that Joseph is the new kind of prime minister of Egypt at this point, Joseph supports, provides for his brothers and forgives them for what they've done wrong. He sticks with them. He could have just easily said, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you. After the way that you've treated me, I don't want to know. But he doesn't do that. He sticks with them. He makes sure that they're looked after. And he forgives them because he knows that God had a bigger plan. And in fact, it's God's faithfulness that we see all the way through Joseph's life, through this kind of roller coaster that he's on of ups and downs. God is there. God is constant, faithful, trustworthy, dependable. And God is with Joseph in the good moments and the bad moments. And God uses those bad moments for Joseph's good and the good of his family as well. In fact, the Bible as a whole is just one big story of God's faithfulness to his people. Even when his people turn their back on him and are unfaithful to him, God remains constant. And it's the same for us now. God is faithful to us now, even when we're not faithful to him. And that's brilliant news. And so maybe this week we could be praying about being faithful people, asking God for some of the faithfulness that he shows us to be seen in our lives. Wouldn't it be great to be known as people who are faithful, who are dependable and trustworthy, who can be relied on for everything? Okay guys, I'll see you in the building next week. Have a good one. Bye.